Hey, it's Chloe, and welcome to our day that's all about your brand. I'm so excited to talk to you about this today. I want you to leave this day feeling empowered about your brand, thinking about your brand, and really diving in and honing in on what it is that you want to portray to your customers. So, when you think about your brand is something that makes you unique from everyone else. It is something that you own. It is something that you work on. It is something that you get across and promote to the people who you want to follow you and eventually do business with you. Your brand is what sets you apart from a network of distributors such as Beachbody coaches. Your brand also sets you apart from all of the other networks and other businesses that you're competing with. You're not just in a competition with attention, from other coaches. There's, like I said before, there's a ton of networks and a ton of other companies who can help people get fit. So if you're trying to help people get fit and lose weight and start their own business, you've got to really hone in on what makes you unique. And I promise you, there's something. So we're really going to dive into that today. And we touched on it a little bit before, but I really want you to get a pen and get a piece of paper. I'll wait. You can also get a Crayola marker if you have a 5-year-old like I do. And I write on computer paper, which drives my husband crazy because I have notebooks and he's like, why don't you use your notebook? I digress. Okay, so you have your pen and paper and we're going to talk about a few things. I want you to think about a few things. What makes you unique? What makes you unique? At least write the question down so you can come back to it later if you're stuck. The second question is, what interests you? What interests you? What do you like? What do you like to look at? What do you like to read about? What do you like to watch? What do you like to talk about? That's all part of your brand. Who is your ideal client? This is a big one because sometimes we get into this mode where we just want to recruit everybody and as many people as possible, but really you have the luxury of, as a business owner and as somebody who recruits people into their own businesses, to weed out the people you don't want to work with and really work with people you like. That's a pretty cool concept. So don't think about the desperation thing. Just think about, okay, who is my ideal client and what do I want them to look like? Who do you want to spend your time with? It's the same type of thing with the ideal client, but this is a little more general. What type of people do you like to hang out with? What type of things do you like to do with the people you hang out with? Believe it or not, this is your brand. Your brand is not your product. This is your brand. What do you want people to know about you? What do you want people to know about you when they go to your Instagram landing page? What do you want people to know about you when they go to your Facebook page? What do you want people to know about you when they go to your website? I'll tell you mine. You go to my Instagram, my Facebook page, or my website, and you know that I'm a mom of a 5-year-old boy with gorgeous curly hair. You know that I have severe scoliosis, and I've had a lot of setbacks in my life. You know that I struggled as an overweight teenager. You know that I'm a wife. You know that I think I'm hilarious, even though other people don't. And I try to be funny and find funny things to make people laugh, even if they roll their eyes. And you know that I love all kinds of food and nothing's off limits for me. I don't do low carb. I don't do no meat or no cheese, or I just do a moderation thing. And my whole concept in life is teaching people how to eat everything they want to eat just in a healthier, even easier way, and often a lot less expensive. So that's me. So what would people see when they went to your page right now versus what do you want people to see when they go to your page? So if they go to your page right now and you have a lot of complaints and you're like, this happened to me today, and that girl, she's so gross, and my car broke down and I lost my credit card, and I say that because I lost my credit card the other day and I was like, don't post that. Nobody cares that you lost your credit card. Go get a new one. It's like if it's whiny or if it's all about your kids, which is fine, but if it's all about your kids, if your profile picture is your child, what do you want people to see? Like, what is going on? So think about that. What is your current brand, or what are you representing versus what do you want to represent? What do you want to represent? And there's no right or wrong. And you guys might not know how to brainstorm. They say there's no right or wrong. Just write it all down and go through it later. So that's what I want you to do. What do you want people to know about you? And we're not going to figure this all out in the few minutes that I'm talking here. So then we have to think about, okay, what do we want people to know about us? What do we want people to think about us? And how do we attract those people? So, for example, I was making some notes earlier about what I want my Instagram account to look like and what I try to make it look like. And here's my topics for Instagram. I have 4 main topics that I don't try to waver from. Okay, so this is my brand. Delicious, simple food, which I just talked about. I love sharing not only my recipes, but recipes of other ideas, of other people, and just being like, man, look at this awesome. Go look at the nachos recipe I posted the other day. Fitness, fashion, selfies. This is hard for me to work on because I'm usually a mess. Like, I never look cute in my workout clothes, and I never look cute when I work out, but I'm going to try to, like, look a little more decent, and I'm trying to get into fitness fashion where I'm not wearing the same old ratty yoga pants from 5 years ago. So that's something new for me. Fitness, fashion, selfies. Funny and humor. I love anything funny. I love anything humorous. I have a big sense of humor. I'm not easily offended, but I realize that some people are. And then my 4th one is my scoliosis and my weight loss, overcoming things, overcoming physical challenges. And that's what my Instagram will mainly look like when you go to it. Okay. So once you figure that out, just write down 4 or 5 things that you want your social media to look like. And then when you start posting those things, go out and explore and find those very people that you wrote down. Search the hashtags of the people you want to meet. If you're a Christian, search Christian hashtags. Search Jesus. Go find some more Christians to hang out with because you want those people on your team. If you're really into motorcycles, then search hashtag motorcycles and go find some people that you'll have something else to talk about other than, hey, you want to come join my challenge group over on Facebook? Don't ever post that, by the way, to a stranger. And you can really do that by searching on hashtags, targeted hashtags on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And you can also do that by doing targeted Facebook ads on your Facebook like page and joining Facebook groups. So I joined a scoliosis group on Facebook. There's thousands of people in it. I can meet all of those people there and just talk to them and get to know them and build relationships with them. This kind of stuff, it takes some time, you guys. You're not going to make a post on Instagram or a post on Facebook and reach diamond. It's not how it happens. It takes some patience, some persistence, and some consistency. Your followers, your potential customers and coaches, your new friends, they want to know what they're getting from you. So your brand gives them consistency. They get to know you. They want to know you more. Then they reach out to you. Most people will not just reach out to you and say, hey, I want to join your challenge group, or hey, I've always thought about being a coach and I just found you under coach hashtag Beachbody. It doesn't work that way. You have to build relationships with people, and you do that by having a consistent brand. It's consistently seeking out the people you want to talk to, who you're attracted to, and building relationships with them. And promoting what you do every once in a while so people know that, hey, that girl owns a fitness business. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll think about that. Because you should still talk about some of the things that you do and the things you offer, and posting results from your challenge groups. That's great. That's a part of your brand too, but your products aren't your brand. You are your brand. So get out there. Figure out exactly what it is you want to put out into the world. Meet the people that you want to do business with. Build relationships with them and invite them to come do it with you. There you go.